Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the last video I have completed multi-level inheritance and then I have completed multiple inheritance. Now we are moving to the next type of inheritance. This is called as hybrid inheritance. Now as you can see in this diagram, hybrid inheritance is a combination of hierarchical inheritance, as well as this multi-level inheritance. Now as per this diagram, when you see this, when you remove this class C, right? So class B will access data from class A and this class D will access data from class B, right? So these three classes are the example for this multi-level inheritance. Now when you remove this class D, right? So this class B and class C both will access data from class A. Okay, so when you write a program, we can have two classes, one class A and class C, that will be the base class. See, the class B will access data from this class A. Class D will access data from class B as well as class C both. So that you can say when you access this program, will apply multi-level inheritance as well as multiple inheritance both. Right? So this is the parent class, right? This is the child class, this is also the child class, and this will also become as a parent class. And see, this is the child class which will access data from both the classes. Now you can see here the syntax. As I said that it is a combination of multi-level inheritance as well as hierarchical inheritance. Now class A, I am declaring here class A, right? And then we'll have a class B and class C, right? So this class B and class C both, you can see this class B and class C both will access data from class A. This is the example for this hierarchical inheritance. And class D will access data from class B and class C. So here this is example for multiple inheritance, and here it is example for this multi-level as well as this hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so this is the syntax. Now we'll start with the program. I'll start with the new program. So I have done with this previous program. Okay, I'll just create a class. So already I have done with this program for the multiple inheritance, right? So I'll just create here. I'll write here. Okay, so header file, then using namespace std class worker, right? This is the body of this class. Okay, as a program I have created here, like these are the variables: protected, code, name and salary. So that will declare within this protected modifier. So right here this variables, that code, salary as well as name in the protected modifier. Then the next one is I have to write here the member function. So I'll write here public. Within the public section we'll write member function, right? So get worker, right? So void get worker. This is the body of this class. Okay, so now I have declared this body of this class, right? I'll be taking here. So just write here code, name and salary. Code, name and salary, right? So this is the first member function for this class. Second member function, again I have to take for displaying the values, right? So second member function I'll take here. Okay, so that code, name and salary, I'll just take it. This is the second member function. I'll take another example. So another member function I'll be taking here. Just void show worker. Void show worker. Okay. Now we need to display this code, name and salary. So now this is the next member function for displaying the name, code and salary. Now this is the definition part of this class worker, right? This is the opening bracket of this class. This is the opening bracket of this member function get worker, opening bracket of this member function of this show worker, right? Now this is the end of this class definition. Now put the semicolon here. Now the second class I'll be creating here. Since I said that this is the example for this multi-level as well as this multiple both. Okay, so I'll write here class officer. This class will access data from this class, previous class worker. So this will access data from this worker class. And again, I need to add get officer, right? So this is the values. Okay, I have to declare. So I'll declare here member variables, right? These are the member variables. Okay, I'll declare these two member variables within this class here. So HRA and DA I'll be declaring. Okay. Now then I'll write here public section. Within this public section I'll create a member function. Okay, so member function, write here void get officer. Body of this member function. So I just take the inputs from this class, right? So I just initiate the values here. So I'll write here inputs. Okay, so I'll calculate this HRA and DA. So HRA here, H equal to I'll make it float, and then I'll make it so I'll take it float. We'll calculate this. So S into for example this is 60% of the salary, so divide by 100. Then again DA will be, again this is DA is always 90%, 98%. Okay, so 98%, and I'll call this member function, right, get worker within this class. This is within this member function, so that when we call it, by default it will be called it, right? So I'll write here worker, right, then the member function get worker. So whenever I call get officer, get worker will be called by default. Whenever I call this get officer, this get worker function will be called by default. Next one is I have to take another member function for displaying the values. So show officer, right? Now we'll just write the function for displaying the values here. So write here show officer, okay, so this is for DA and HRA. Even I can also call here that show worker also, right? So I'll write here worker. You can see this show worker. Okay, so this is the another class officer. This is the opening bracket, closing bracket, member function get officer, opening bracket, closing bracket, member function show officer, opening bracket, closing bracket, and we'll put the semicolon here. Okay, see, this is the example for this hybrid inheritance, right? So what I'll do, I'll create one more class which will be a base class. For example, I'll create class allowance. I'll create another class allowance. Same thing, just like a previous class I have created, I will add the allowances here, right? So I'll write here protected, we'll make it float, city allowances, then conveyance, and then the gross salary that will be declared here. Now within this public section, what I'll do, I'll create a member function. So I'll write here void get allowances, now I'll initialize this both the values here. So for example, C I'll take 850 and CV I'll take 500. Another member function that I'll take here for displaying void so allowances will display the values here. So we'll display here city allowances. Second one is conveyance. So conveyance is your CV. Okay. Now for this class, this is the opening bracket, this is the closing bracket, allowances, right? So this is the input function, opening bracket, closing bracket, and the member function. So allowances, opening bracket and closing bracket. Now this is the end of the class, so put the semicolon. Now one more class I have to take that will access data from these two classes. So here I'll be using multiple inheritance. Here I'll be using multiple inheritance, right? So I'll write here class manager, which will access data from these two classes, public officer, then I'll another class will be a allowances. These two classes. Body of this class, within this simply I have to just get the member function. So void get manager. Here I have to call the officer class as well as the allowances class, right? So I can write here officer. You can see this is get officer. Okay. Another is allowances. So get allowances. Now I need to calculate this gross salary. So GS equal to S dot H plus D plus CA plus CV. Now I have to display the values here. So right here write show manager. Write show manager. Now here also call this display function for the officer and for the allowances. Officer. So you can see this is write show officer. Put the semicolon here. Another one is allowances. So function here show allowances. Put the semicolon here. Now you need to display that gross salary. So simply just write here cout gross salary. Just display this gross salary. Okay. So now this is the class manager which will access data from the officer as well as allowances. Within this public section, one member function as a get manager. There we are calling two member functions, input member functions for the officer and for the allowances. We'll calculate the gross salary. Another member function that show manager. Again we are calling this show officer and show allowances to get display the value from this officer and allowances, and this member function will also display this gross salary. So this is the end of this class, third class, right? Now move to this main function. We'll create the object of this class manager. We'll call this manager, get manager. So m dot get manager. We'll call this show manager. You can see here show manager function. Okay, and then return 0. We'll compile this program. Now you can run this program. You can see this code I have to write, for example 1 2 3 4 5. Just write the name, salary, for example. You can see the name, this code I have given name, salary, HRA, DA, and allowances is displayed here, and total salary is also displayed. Okay, so this is the example for this hybrid inheritance. Thank you everyone for watching my video. Thank you.